Good afternoon. Welcome to the first webinar of how to get results in 30 days. Now, the 1st of June is this weekend, and it's important that you prepare yourself when we launch this 1st of June, and that you are focused and that you know what you want and that you're going to go after it. You know, it's going to be taking daily action. You have all the knowledge, and if you don't know how to apply it, it's important that you put the meeting up with one of us, either me or Benny, so that we can sit down with you and look at your plan so that you can apply, that you can get the maximum results in the next 30 days. Now, it is also important that you apply the knowledge that you've learned. But the thing is, you can't apply it if you don't have a plan. Now, let me quickly share. Today's webinar is going to be short. And the reason for that is I just want to prepare you for what is coming. And the second thing is, if nobody sent me any questions, so I don't know what is where your challenge is and what you want me to focus on. So I'm just going to go by what I think is important, and I'm going to start training you on that. But if you have any questions that you are struggle with, let's say Facebook, let's say LinkedIn, let me know, and then I can, in the next webinar, go step by step on that one area of that you are struggling at the moment. Otherwise, I'm going to choose and do the one that I think is important for you. Okay, let me quickly share my screen. Okay, just want to check where do I go. Okay, so let's quickly look Keynote. Okay, share with everyone. Okay, so let me just open it up. And there it is. So first and foremost, welcome to Cobus vs. Superman Live. There's a few of my companies. I will have to add a little bit more because there's one or two that is come part of this group. Now, I want you to think about what are you going to focus. So it's important because for the next 3 days, I need to choose on which of these following that I'm going to focus on. I can't focus on all of them at the same time because it's going to dilute what I focus on. So for every month that it's important that I need to focus on one area. So this month I'm going to focusing on building Cobus Visser. I want to have more speaking engagement. I want to be more on TV and I want to be more on radio. Okay, so let's quickly look at what we went through on the day of the training. For those who haven't been there that day and missed out, 5th of July is the next one, so please come and join. It would have been the 28th of June, but I have a big booking with Bearing Man on the 28th of June, and I have to go down to Cape Town, and that's why we have to postpone it till the 5th of July. Okay, so let's quickly look at the plan in front of you. As you can see, there is about 13 things that you need to go through. One, do you remember your personal that we went through, your commitment for the next 30 days? How you're going to use this, everything that you've learned, how you're going to apply them, and you know what makes you an expert or a maestro or a guru or a professional. But I want you to bring that into when you speak to everyone. Bring in that 5 words that makes you a difference. The moment you get in the elevator, start pitching it to people and say, "Hi, I'm Cobus Visser. I'm the firewalking master guru in Africa. You know, I love what I do." And then you talk about what you do. And then you ask them questions about what they do, because it's important not only to sell, but to find out the people that you talk to, where they are. And then you find out, how can I say, key points of how you can add value. You all remember? Add value to the person in front of you. And the more value you add, the easier it is to sell to them. Okay, so important. Do you have your 5 words together, and are you committed for the next 30 days? The second thing on what we talked about is your profile, how to brand you and your business. Okay, so here you have to brand both. You know, you have to look at building and brand for your company. And for those who have a company that does branding for the company, then talk to them and leave it up to them to brand it. The company. And it's also important while they brand the company that you use whatever they put out there, information, to bring it into your personal brand, because that's going to give you credibility at what you do. And it's all about sharing knowledge. Okay, but it's important that you have to build a personal brand, because you are the maestro, you are the guru, you are the professional, or you are the number one expert in your field. So it's very important that you need to share that. Okay. Next thing, what is your purpose? Now, for some of you, you already worked out your purpose. And what is your why, your vision, your goals, and your objectives? Now, I want you to bring back, before we start on the 1st of June, what is going to be for the next 30 days? What is going to be your reason why you want to do this? What is going to be your vision for the next 30 days? If you have to come at the end of the 30 days, what is it you would love to envision that you want to achieve? What is going to be your mission? Where are you going? And what is going to be your number one goal, or 3 goals, but not too many goals. And it must be realistic. It doesn't help to say that you are currently turnovering 5,000 Rand and you want R1,000,000 in your bank account. Now, that is possible. But the thing is, if it's too unrealistic, sometimes it stops you from taking action. But you also don't want it too realistic, because if you say, I do 10,000, I just want to get 20,000, you might end up at 12,000. But maybe aim for a little bit higher. And as you aim for a little bit higher, it's like Tony Robbins says, aim for the sun and land among the stars. So that's why it's so important. So what is your purpose for the next 30 days? What is your why, your vision, your goal? Now, I've sent out a link on the WhatsApp group for those who want to be part of it. Join on the Life Coach Office. I'm going to share some knowledge there. I will upload this video there. Also, I think it's also important that you will see on your profile on Life Coach Office, there is a place where you can write down your vision, your mission, and goals. And I would love you to just update me every day where you are and the journal, because it's important. I need to know where you are, what you're struggling with, what your challenges is, and what your questions is. Okay, so the next step is, have you defined your ideal customer? Before you can market, you need to know your avatar. You need to know your customer, which customer you're going to target, because that is important. Are you going to target corporates, directors, CEO? Must they be women? How big the company need to be? Or who are you going to target? Because if you don't know who you're going to target, how do you know when you find the right person? So it's very important. Define your prospect only for the next 30 days. Because, I have say, test it, and we have 30 days to test it. Okay, so prospect is important. Next in the step is, what is the problem your product solve or your service solve? So I want you to go define the problem, because it's important when you talk to your customers. Our mind works in such a way that we identify problems first before anything else, advantages and benefits. So what problems can you bring out for people so that you grab their attention, and then you bring in, imagine that my product can solve that. Imagine my product can take that stress away. Imagine a tool that I can give you that will help you to be stress-free, to have more money, to look beautiful. And I think that is important, is that you need to use the tools that is out there. Some people call it manipulation, but that's how the brain works. And if you use a tool towards your advantage, why not? Okay, it's not about manipulating people, but it's about using the tools to your advantage. The next thing is, what is your product and the service that you have to offer? Does the market need it? And if the market needs it, how can you put in more value in your product? So your product looks out, and name your product or service a word. Like our product is how to get results in 30 days. I could have just said, let me help you grow your business and marketing, every day by giving you tools. No, I have this amazing product. It's how to get results in 30 days or your money back, for those who paid. So it's important, that what value you're going to add, but name it in name. Call it something, the celebrity box, or for those who are in BE, the Batman of BE, I'm just calling it something. But I think it's important that you define and share with us your names of your products so that we can look at it. Man of Steel, Mr. Maestro, put out the Man of Steel, or let me bring out, what can we think about? Steelworks. Our company provides a product called Steelworks. It's the strongest steel, and all of the benefits in that package, because you get a rebar, you get this or that. I don't know what is exactly in your business, but if you share with me a little bit more for those who are on this journey, and put forth your products and ideas, then I can give you more advice, and then just not hit in the dark. Okay, so on our product, we're going to our next step, and that is your proposition. What it makes you unique compared to your competitors? What makes you different? And the more different we are, the easier it is for people to notice it, because people don't notice if everyone is the same. People notice the uniqueness. You know, if there's a video about someone that is different, people love it. You know, you can't just, you know, I watched the other day X Factor. You can't be the same singer as everyone else because you don't stand out. But then there's this singer that is blind and autistic that I saw this morning. And guess what? Everyone is talking about him. Everyone is sharing it. So look at what is the proposition you give and what makes you unique. Okay. And your product unique. You know, how you define it and then put it together. And as you remember, we went through the pricing structure. How can you structure your pricing in such a way that it is beneficial and it looks attractive by using the philosophy about pricing? For those who don't know, I will send it on the group again, but I did share you the PowerPoint slide. And in the PowerPoint slide, the link is there for you to go and download the psychology of pricing, because that is important. So send us, or for me, what are you going to change your pricing? How is it going to look like? And let's test the market and start making money from the 1st of June. I know it's weekend, so you have time the weekend to prepare and launch it on Monday. Okay, here comes the important part. Platforms. Where are you going to find your customers? Now, I taught you a little bit about Facebook and I taught you a little bit about LinkedIn. For some of you, both channels is important. For some of you, only LinkedIn is going to be important. And some of you, only Facebook is going to be important. But share with me your strategy. What are you going to focus on? Do you have a current database that you can put on your Facebook? I think one thing that is already important is to just create a Facebook pixel so that you can create an audience for people that visits your Facebook, but also that visits your website. So that if you decide in a month or two's time that you want to use that avenue, you're already building those databases and what they call lookalike audiences. And then on LinkedIn, isn't it worth taking on the plan? Now, to give you an idea, LinkedIn, you only have to pay after 30 days. So you can try the Sales Navigator for 30 days for free. But make sure you choose the sales one, because otherwise the other ones are not going to give you the same advantage. And if you choose the wrong one and you want to go back to Sales Navigator, it's not going to give you 30 days. You're going to have to pay. So be careful about that. Okay, so premium is for free. The only thing that you're going to have to pay for, it's $500, is for the CRM Meetlanet. And the reason for that is because once you pay for it, it gives you access to email 25 people, but also send out connections to 200 people a day. Here's my advice. Don't connect with 200 people a day, like 11 o'clock at night and then 1 o'clock in the morning. LinkedIn is going to block you. Every day when you send out the connections, send it out at more or less the same time. It's if 7 o'clock today, tomorrow 7 o'clock. But do a little bit. Today 150, tomorrow 160, the day after that 180. And you just interchange it that way, so that not every day it is the same. So that is important. Let me know which system you're going to use. Share with us your Facebook. Share with us your strategy, so that I can give you advice and maybe use that in the next webinar to your advantage. Okay, so that is platforms. Okay, the next thing is people. Who can work with you? Now, there's different people. There's people that you can employ that can help you with your admin, your marketing, like CV Media. If you want our assistance, so at a small fee, we can assist you. You can connect with people in similar of your industry, or where you maybe give advantage to a different industry. See how you can collaborate and bring databases together, how they can market you because you add value to their customers, and vice versa. And be willing to share the profit. Even if you make only 10% and you share the other 80% or 40%, why not? Why not do that? Because remember, it is marketing costs that you're basically spending. And once you have that customer, and it's up to you to bring them back. And the more you bring them back, it's a long-term gain for you in the end of the day. So it's a short-term cost that you have, but it's a long-term gain. So think about having a proposal ready for certain partners out there that can help you to promote. Think about it. for those who are on BE, like Corneille, isn't it easy also to connect with HR people and recruitment companies to say this is an advantage you can give and they can earn extra money? Because remember, they have connection with companies that they need to send employees and skills training, etc. So there's a very nice connection there. But if you give them something, they will give back, and you have an openness to a big database. Okay, so Kesni, if you are listening, please share with me, what is your plans? Because, isn't it time to take action and apply this and make it a success? Okay, so that is platform. Promotion. How are you going to promote your product? What is going to be your call to action? The call to action is very important. What value are you going to give? Are you going to give free consultation? Are you going to give a 50% discount? What is the promotion you're going to run for the next 30 days? And I think that is important and what product are you going to promote? Because you need to use that in your marketing material. You need to use it because once you know your target audience, it will be easy to promote to them. Remember, the promotion of the product, even if it's almost at a giveaway, it's important that you know that you can upsell that client to your other products. And that's where you're going to make the money. So it takes one of these things that you can implement that will give you the results that you need. Okay, then the next thing, I need you to work out a plan. What are you going to do on a daily basis? What is the 3 things every morning that you're going to wake up, that you're going to use, that you're going to apply to get you closer to your goal that you've set for yourself for the end of the 30 days? And share with me your plan. For those who's not going to take action, I know, because you're not going to share your plan with me. And it's important that you send it to me. You have my email. You can put it up on the Life Coach office. I will go look at it, and I will schedule, if need be, a call with you. Otherwise, I will just respond on your email. Or I will use it in the next webinar if you would love me to do that. Okay, so this is me. It's today short and sweet. I need to touch base with everyone that you bring in all of this so that you can grow your business in the next 30 days. Why not? What do you have to lose? You just have everything to gain. Thank you for listening. This beautiful day. It is today. What is today? 30th of May. 2 more days, then June starts, and then the fun starts. And then it's about growing your business for the next 30 days. Okay, let me know any feedback that you would love to give me about this call, that you enjoyed. Was it just a good reminder of what you need to do? I would love to hear from you. Okay, so let me quickly see. Stop sharing. Okay, this is Chris. Have a beautiful day. And I'm looking forward to hearing all of you and to see your plans and to know how you're going to do it. Remember, knowledge is not power. Applied knowledge is power. I've given you a lot of knowledge. If you're not going to apply, don't come after the 30 days and say, Squivers, the program didn't work for me. It's only 30 days of your life that you can put a little bit of effort in and put a little of the other things beside you and just focus on one thing and go full out. Imagine you can get that result, that goal that you set out at the end of the month. Imagine if you feel so happy and you can celebrate it, that you can then just duplicate it for the next 3 days and the next 3 days and the next 3 days. And then you will have an amazing 2019. We live in a beautiful country. The economy is good. And I'm looking forward to having you on the next call. Thank you. Cheers.